So student self-assessment, it's really about the process, and it's less about an end result or a solitary product that will usually be forgotten weeks after teaching it. Student self-assessment is reflection, it is focused on growth, and it highlights and develops competencies like communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. A couple examples that I use in my U.S. history classroom are written reflections like a journal entry after a project or a performance task. I might ask students to reflect on what they feel strong about in their learning with whatever concept we're focusing on, what concepts they might still be struggling with. And so it's a written communication between my student and me, and I can get a feel for where they are. It gives them voice. Another very informal type of student assessment I utilize often is in the middle of instruction or where we are in a project, I might stop the class and say, give me a thumbs up, middle, or a thumbs down, depending on how they're feeling. So I get a real quick picture of where my students are. It's about student voice and agency.
One way I use self-assessment is after any chorus concert that I have. My chorus teacher posts a quiz kind of thing in Google Classroom that we take, and on it says like what we did good, what we could improve on, and like just overall like assessing the concert and how it went.
So in orchestra we do something kind of similar. So we practice, we're supposed to practice for an hour a week, and we have a bi-weekly thing where we fill out if we got 120 minutes. And on the back of the paper there's a little assessment that you do that it says, it asks questions like, what did you do well on? What do you think you need to work on next time that you practice? And then it also has you rate your success out of 5. And I thought that that was a good example of self-assessment, since it really is just you seeing how it went.
After I take a quiz, normally I do a self-assessment of whether I think I learned the questions and like got the information to my brain, so it helps me a lot.
So to me, student self-assessment means that when you're working on a project, usually in school, but it can also be applied to daily life, when about halfway through or when you're done with it, you kind of see what you did good on and what you need to work on. So then next time when you do a similar project, you can use what you learned from previous projects to help you.
I think self-assessment is very important because it can tell you like what you did good on and what you need to improve on to make whatever you're working on better.
It's almost like thinking about your thinking.